Girls, so earlier when I was walking to campus, I was trying to do a Facebook Live video and it was going in and out, so I'm redoing that video right now. I was talking about your plans for your life or, you know, for anything, whatever plan that you decide to create or make. And I was saying that, you know, God will allow you to make the plans that you want to make. He'll allow you to, set your goals, to do whatever you feel is necessary for your life. One thing that he will definitely do is wreck your plans before they wreck you. Hey, Daddy. God will definitely wreck your plans before they wreck you. And I mean, you may not understand why at the moment that your plans don't go through, or they don't follow through, or someone drops the ball, or a piece of your plan is just not working. And that's just going to say that maybe the plan that you thought was good for what you were trying to do, it's not good. That plan will not work, especially if your plan does not align to what God is trying to set up in your life. And sometimes the plan that he's putting in place in your life may not be for you, but it's for someone who's following behind you, or someone else who will come up in your life that you have to be able to guide and help and push forward into their destiny. So it's not, so much about what you think you want to do. It's more so about what God needs you to do and what he wants you to do. So be very open to when your plans are wrecked. I know that sounds so like crazy, and like, why would I be open to him wrecking my plans? Like, what? Like, those are my plans. That's what I want to do. But your life is not yours. Especially when you give your life to Christ. Your life is definitely not yours. I'm sorry, excuse me, I have this little nose thing going on. You will definitely encounter things and people that will make it seem as if, everything is just perfect. Everything is going good. But then all of a sudden, something just happens and it just cuts the whole entire thing. As we say in our generation, it just messed my whole mood up. I don't even want to do nothing. Like, I'm done. I'm over it. It's okay to be over it for that small moment. But then after that, get over it, because that plan could have wrecked your life. And it could have wrecked your life mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually, physically. It could have wrecked everything that God is trying to do in you and for someone else. So be open to to things being wrecked. Like, be very open. Like, okay, say for instance, relationships. I thought me and this young man were going to be together forever. When I say forever, my daddy and my mama can testify to this. I thought that we were going to be just together forever. And a few things happened. I felt that he was talking to other girls at the time. We got into a physical altercation. He was very manipulative, and I didn't understand at the time. I'm like, okay, God, why is this happening to me? Like, I am trying to be that good girlfriend, and all this other stuff, and 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 because I didn't want to listen when the flags were being waved in my face and the lights were flashing to get away, because I didn't want to listen, then that's why I experienced being in an altercation with a man, with a boy. Let me just say that, with a boy, somebody who I thought would never ever put their hands on me or ever hurt me. And so that was God trying to wreck the plan of me thinking this is going to be forever. That was God saying, girl, you think you want this, you don't want that, because what he's carrying with him is not what you need for the rest of your life. Literally, that plan could have altered everything. Literally everything. Like, at this moment, I could be a mother of a 3-year-old. I really could. Like, when I say the plan was wrecked for a good reason. It was wrecked for a good reason, because I probably would not have been able to finish school. I would be working jobs here and there, you know, trying to make the money to support myself and my child. You know, I would have been a mother. And I've talked about that with other young ladies, telling them, you know, look, sometimes you got to get out of a situation before it wrecks you. Two people, sorry, I put up a Greek sign. Two people in 1 week told me that they had a dream about me being pregnant. I said, what? Me? Little old Tiffany? Being pregnant? In college? No, I just got here. No, that's impossible. So God wrecked that plan on purpose, because nothing against babies, because they're the most precious things in the world. But the baby would have been the replacement for me being in the Virginia Opera. Think about it like that. If you allow yourself to get into a situation that is not going to do you any justice, you're now sacrificing. You're now sacrificing the good opportunity that can come in your life. Dad, what's the eyes for? Dad, the eyes, yes. Two people who are very important in my life came to me and told, well, one that was important in my life, it was a faculty member here at school, told me that he had a dream that I was pregnant. But anyways, think about that. If you allow yourself to get into situations that is not for you, that is not meant for you, and the signs are being shown, think about that situation and the opportunities that you're looking for in life. The situation and the opportunities. Which one weighs more? The opportunities or the situation? I would think the opportunities would weigh more, because that's more important than the now. The future is more important than the now. Now, I know I'm saying now a lot. When you are operating in your now, like for instance, I have music in front of me that I have to prepare for my section. I'm preparing them for the future, so that when it gets to a certain point and a certain time, they're prepared to handle whatever, because the plan has already been set, because it was set according to God, and it was aligned with what is supposed to be happening, versus me trying to figure out my own thing and doing my own thing. No. Sometimes God will wreck your plans to save you, sweetheart. So just be mindful. And on my own personal page, I had said last week that your spiritual ear has to be, no, your spiritual eyes need to be activated to know what's happening in front of you. And sometimes with our natural eye, we can never see, what's really happening behind the person that we're interacting with or the situation that has come up. So you have to activate your spiritual eyes so that you know what's going on. But you also have to activate your ear so that it is able to hear what God is trying to do for you. If you allow your ear to be close to whatever is not for you, then you're not going to be able to hear. You're going to feel like you're deaf. Like you can't hear anything, like you don't know what's going on. Like you're going to feel afraid to even take the next step of something because you cannot hear. And not only if you can't hear and you can't see, then you can't do anything. You have to be complacent. You're going to be complacent because you're not going to know what to do. So, I say all this to say, God will wreck your plans to save you, not to hurt you, not to make you feel like disappointments are just coming left and right, but He's wrecking your plans to save you, and you have to be open and accepting and willing for God to wreck your plans so that He can save you. Because otherwise, you're going to find yourself in situations and in places that was never meant for you. I have found myself in situations that was never meant for me. And what did I do? I allowed my plan to wreck me, so I wrecked my own self. Versus allowing God to wreck the plan so that He can save me. So I just need you all, I just need my young ladies to understand that sometimes that boy or that job or that school or that person is just not for you because they do not fit into the plan that is for your life. They do not fit into the plan that's for your life. They do not fit into the plan for you that where God has you set aside, set apart. And sometimes it's okay to be different and to not fit in, because I'm telling you, I do not fit in. I used to try to fit in a long time ago. I really did. I really did. Try to fit in with any and everybody. But God had to continue to show me, you don't fit in. Stop trying to knock on those doors that are not for you. You're knocking on doors that are not opening. You want to know why? They're not for you to walk into. They're not, is not for you to understand. Some things are literally not for you to understand. And you have to get that through your head. You really do. You're different. You're very different. So accept that. Accept that you don't fit in with everybody. Accept that people don't understand the way your mind works, because your mind is not set to what's on this earth. Because your mind is set for the kingdom and what's meant for the kingdom, and not what's solely meant for you. Allow yourself to interact with people who get you, to understand you. As a young person in the ministry, it is so hard to find friends who are genuinely trying to reach the mark of doing what's best for yourself, whatever ministry you're over or under, or even, what's best for the vision of that God has given you for his kingdom. And sometimes your vision is not, your vision will never be shown to everybody. Everyone will not understand your vision. So let's get that out of your heads now. Your vision will not be understood by everybody. Everybody will not understand your vision. They will not agree with your vision. They will not think that your vision will work. Sweetheart, you just got to show them that your vision was made for you, and only you can see the vision because God gave it to you only. Your vision was meant for you. So, like they say, write the vision, make it plain. Make it plain. Stop resting on your laurels and just letting things just happen. If you let things just happen, of course they're going to wreck you. Open your ears and open your eyes. You got to open your ears and your eyes, and you got to be very mindful of what you are pushing yourself into. And now, don't get me wrong, sometimes God will put you in places to be the beacon of light to a room full of darkness. He will do that. And you will feel so weird and out of place and so like, why me? Why did I have to go here? Because you have the tools and the skills that can handle whatever situation that is there that has not been shown, but you are there to uproot that thing so that it can be shown, so the light can be shed on it, so that people can understand, or so that people can see what to turn away from. So I'm not going to hold you all too much longer. I got to get this stuff recorded for my girls so they can be ready for choir tomorrow. I just wanted to share that with you all. That was on my mind so late last night, and I couldn't go to bed. I didn't go to bed until like 3. And the Holy Spirit said, lay down and rest, and I couldn't. I really couldn't. And so that came to mind, sometimes your plans will be wrecked for the good, and they'll be wrecked to hinder you to block you from the bad. So with that being said, I love you all dearly. I know I've been slacking on these morning videos. Let me tell you, I've been slacking. But I'm doing my absolute best. I have a lot going on with school. That's no excuse for you all to not have your videos. But I'm just letting you know what's going on. So I'm not, as I said in that morning video that I posted, should have posted on Friday, I'm here for you. I got your back. I will not let you walk into situations where you are blindsided. And sometimes the situations that you will walk into, you would have to be blindsided in order for it to work. That's just how life is. So with that being said, follow our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, type in Crowned Girl Inc. Subscribe to us. Follow us on Twitter at crowned_girl. Follow us on Instagram at crowned.girl. Follow me on Twitter at its.tiffanyy. Follow me on Twitter at black_queen. And I think that's it. Yeah, I'm on Facebook at Tiffany Bryan. Yeah, so don't forget, I got your back. I'm going to pray for you. You all pray for me. I love you all dearly. Stay beautiful. Stay handsome for my daddy. Stay positive. Keep a positive mind. It's only Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. You only have 3 more days this week. Then it's going to be Saturday, and then it's going to be Sunday. You can go to church, praise the Lord, do everything that you need to do. So, deuces.